Namaste and good evening. આજે આપણે એક સુંદર બાતને શ્રદ્ધાંજલિ અર્પણ કરવા આવ્યા છે. રાણીબા
Your internet connection is
થોડી શાંતિ જાળવજો. We have the whole foyer available if you need to speak outside, not inside the hall. જે લોકો મળે છે હાથ જોડીને મળીને બેસી જાઓ. વાતો કરવાની કૃપા નહીં કરતા, because we are here to pray for this beautiful soul. વાંકા વળીને વાતો કરવાની કાંઈ જરૂર નથી. રળિયાતબેન ઉર્ફ રાણીબેન દેવશી ગોવા સાગર. Born on the 1st of September 1928 to 16th of March 2025. 97 years in September. Born in Changa, daughter of late Devaki Mehma and late Hiruben of Changa. Daughter-in-law of late Gova and late Puriben Shah of Chela. Wonderful wife to late Devshi.
Got it. It's Red Sky at night. Shepherd's Delight. It certainly is. Nice one, Jack. So that Jack is including my own name. Very perfect. Adam's on £200. Jack on £200. And they get on. See it.
Just like
Sorry, please send me the. Like I said, like yeah.
They went to Kenya with the teenagers. When Kenya at the age of 16, a strange country where they the country it's for the Africans that time. Yes.
But yeah. Sorry.
The bungee looks like that here. No, not to be good.
We are so blessed to hear. Guide her, she used to be very good of the domestic activities like that in the food. And when everyone was at school, he used to walk the dog. And Tommy loved watermelon. And Ma used to give him some watermelon all the time. નાની નાની વસ્તુમાં બહુ ધ્યાન આપતા. Ever time and times were quite hard in Nakuru as well, in Wimby, Meru. When Shraddha Tiana Bhagwan, who guided her at the right track. Ba and Bapuji used to work very, very hard. Ram Bharose, kai kaam hoye, dukaan kaam hoye. એમને पर चले और बदी से ढले ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम। मेरे मालिक तेरे बंदे ताकि delicious બરફી ચૂરમું અને બાપુજીને ઢોસાના લાડુ. She loved her chocolate, jambu, mogo, mapeda, makai, daram, avocado, sitafal from her garden, which she really looked after so well. She made the best mixed vegetable Shah and banana garwana bhajia, amazing vagarela marcha, that it was one of Bapuji's and Binal's favorite. Setur mein chutney bana. Ab to sikhya kya thi? Not when she was 14 and 16-year-old. She learned by watching others. And કેટલી સરસ રસોઈ બનાવી આપે છે. Bipin will miss her dal sankri. She would make special batatanu shaak for Bipin. And she used to love eating dal bhat with lasanni chutney, which is also Vimal's favorite. When Vimal or the children came back from school, Seri choli ne nana katka karine small pieces of sugar cane she used to keep ready for afternoon snack. She was exceptionally clever with embroidery. Her work was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful knitting, and this she passed on. And she made beautiful dresses for her daughters. Abattu joy sika classes at that time. I remember every time I બપોરના આરામ પણ ના કરીએ, કારણ કે સીવાનું હોય, ગૂંથવાનું હોય, સાડી ભરવાની હોય, એ બપોર આખી એ લોકોને એવી રીતે જાતી. They were never lazy because they enjoyed learning and enjoyed performing and doing duties there. રજાઈ બનાવવા માટે જુદા જુદા કપડાની પેચવર્ક કરીને બનાવતા, તોરણ બનાવતા ત્યારે મોતી નાખીને. હાઉ બ્યુટીફુલ. અત્યારે એ બધું આપણે ક્લાસીસ કરવા પડે છે. We'd like, once again, please, if you've got a Peugeot SF18 GVR, can you please move your car? You're blocking somebody else. Peugeot SF18 GVR. I hope the rest of the number plates were announced earlier and you've moved those two. Thank you. Ba used to love her saris and also kept herself very well presented at all times. She had the most beautiful hazel eyes. લગ્ન ગીત ગાવાના તૈયાર થઈને જાય એટલે કેવું પડે. સૌથી મોટો જતો કરશે, લાલ પીળી સાડી પહેરશે અને સરખી ગુજરાતી સાડી પહેરીને લગ્ન ગીત ગાય. અને સત્સંગમાં એમને ગાવાનો બહુ જ શોખ. There was no notice for anybody to come home. The doors were always open. કોઈ સફારીમાં આવ્યું હોય ને પાસ ખાવાના હોય, she would make sure જમીને જાય. બાપુજી નીચેથી કહેશે કે મહેમાન આવું છું લઈને સંભાળી લેજો. એટલી 3 વસ્તુ કહેવાની. એમની કે અબોલાલી था, મને કીધું નહીં, મેં પ્રિપેર કંઈ કર્યું નથી, કેટલાય દિવસ મારે આ પ્રિપેર કરવું, ના શોપિંગ કરવાનું ને. વી હેવ સચ વિધિ એન્ડ ઓલ ધ ટાઈમ. પણ ડ્યુરિંગ ધેટ ટાઈમ ખીચડી, રોટલા, મરચાંનું અથાણું, છાશ અને એક શાક, સિમ્પલ. પણ પ્રેમથી બધાને બેસાડીને જમાડશે. ધેટ ટાઈમ આઈ વિશ વી કુડ બ્રિંગ ધીસ ટાઈમ અગેન. અને એટલી સરસ રીતે પ્રેમથી બધાને સામે બેસાડીને ગરમ ગરમ રોટલી, એક બાજુ ઘોડિયાનો દોરો હોય, એક બાજુ દોરાથી આંકતા હોય એક પગેથી આમ કરીને, બીજી બાજુ એકલે હાથે રોટલી કરવી અને સામટા મહેમાનને પ્રેમથી સ્વાગત કર્યું. She didn't have a face, a bad face for anyone. She always enjoyed having people over. the Northampton community adopted her as their Ba or Raniben. She became a part of a big Northampton family. So many of you are here from Northampton and Wellingborough. Her doors were always open then, and anyone would pop in to say hello for a few minutes. And a simple introduction of her children, not her, her children. કે તું કોની દીકરી છે? કોણ છો? ઓલા રાણીબા નથી? નોર્થેમ્પ્ટન વાળા એની દીકરી છું. And she would feel so proud. અને straight away બાના વખાણ કરવા માંડે અને સારી વાતો થાય. અમારા જીવનને તું મોહી છે. we are also remembering Bipinbhai's wife, Bani, daughter-in-laws, Jana Kurma Sathe Reta. Smita sadly passed away 4 years ago. So it will be 4 years on the 25th of March. And that's how I got connected with Smita and her family. Avni, Janie, Yash, Bipinbhai and the children. We celebrated Smita's 60th birthday in the hospital when she was suffering from cancer. Ever since that time, we have been connected. બા સાથે ત્યારે જ અમારું કનેક્શન થયું. છેલ્લા સમયમાં બાને પણ ઓન એન્ડ ઓફ હોસ્પિટલમાં જવાનું થતું. But Smita was very young, she was only 60 years old. અને બધા જુદા જુદા છૂટા છૂટા થઈ ગયા છે. Bipinbhai Nakuru, Avni in Nairobi, Vimal in Australia, Vivaben and Ushaben are in London. કોઈથી પીડા જોવાતી નથી, પીડા આપણે લઈ શકતા નથી, આપણે પ્રાર્થના કરી શકીએ. That's so important.
Thank you.
thoroughly enjoyed the facilities there and the activities. Playing Ludo, cards, carom, snakes and ladders. She was always looked forward to Tuesdays as they used to play bingo. She adapted to different situations. ભગવાન ભરોસે રામ ભરોસે કે જે થાય છે સારા માટે થાય છે. અને આજે to adapt to situations at that age is not easy. હસતે મોઢે કરતા ગયા. हर शनिवार में कोविड टाइम में we used to bhakti. She was the first one to log in and she would sing along. અને એને પણ ચાન્સ આપીએ કે રાણીબા તમે ગાઓ. She lived like a queen in a beautiful home. What more can one ask at that age? આ ભજન પણ એમનું ફેવરેટ હતું. બધા સાથે ગાજો. હાથ છૂટા રાખો તો તાળી પણ હશે. रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम. रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम. सीताराम सीताराम भज प्यारे तू श्री भगवान. She used to call Viva and Usha every day to let them know how her day goes. When the doctors were visiting her, she would get connected with Vipin in Nakuru, Arun and Vimal in Australia, Perth, and all the grandchildren. She made sure she was connected with everyone, no matter what. These connections are in her blood. આ વોટ્સએપ આવી ગયો એટલે આપણું કનેક્શન બંધ થઈ ગયું બોલવાનું બધા સાથે. પણ જૂના જમાનાના એ લોકો બિચારાને આજ કનેક્શન છે કે દૂર છે પણ વિડીયો કોલથી આપણે વાત કરી શકશું. The family overseas would like to express their deep gratitude and respect to Usha and Ashok for opening their home and hearts to Ba. Vibha, Subhash, Aarti, Hemal, Kiran and Sonia for looking after Ba with so much care when she moved to Karuna home. And we are deeply grateful and touched with all the messages that have poured in from far and wide. Every message meant expressing their fondness for Raniba, her smile, her warmth, her positivity, and how much they loved her. We are all here through Zoom and live music which is supported by Vipin, Avni, Jaini and Yash from Kenya. They've arranged this as their part for Ba.
Kami Jai Chidendra. My name is Arti. I'm one of Raniben's 8 grandchildren, and I'm honoured to share with you our cherished memories on behalf of us all and her 10 great-grandchildren. We are here to celebrate the life of our dearest Ba, Raniben, or Nani as we fondly called her. We as a family have been incredibly blessed to have had Ba as part of our lives for so long. Ba lived a simple life, yet found great joy and pride in the small things. She taught us to appreciate the beauty of nature. We would go with her into her back garden where she loved planting maize, sugarcane, cotton, mogo, and many more. We used to love Ba's sugarcane juice with a splash of lemon and ginger, which she would serve to everyone with a beautiful smile on her face. Sitting next to her while making rotli and rotla, she would give us a batli and bellon and let us roll small rotlis for the birds. We loved going to Derasa with Ba. She always spent time teaching us how to do puja and other rituals, passing down traditions with so much love. Other highlights my cousins shared were making flower garlands with her, fooling around with her, tickling her until she said stop, playing so many games with her like Ako Dako, Bachika, Snap, Ludo, and Carom, to name a few. We remember how Ba loved her ice cream at any time of the day, or her weeknight wrestling shows, reading books, singing, praying, stitching, or cleaning the lentils. These small everyday moments with Ba were filled with warmth and love, and they left lasting impressions on all of us. During the last few years, while Ba was less physically active, she continued to share countless stories with us, telling us about her hardships, her younger years, meeting Bapuji, coming to Kenya, and raising her children. The great-grandchildren feel so privileged to have known Raniben for all these years. She always spoiled them with sweets, chocolates, and pocket money, showing them that love needs no common language. To them, she was simply adorable. Raniben, as you embark on your journey, go with a smile and pride, for yours was a life well lived. Though we miss you deeply, we take comfort in knowing you are free from pain. You would want us to remember you, not with tears, but with smiles and joy, cherishing the happy moments and celebrating your beautiful life. Om Shanti.
Jai Jinendra. My name is Viva, second daughter of Raniben, Devshi, Gova. My mom, Raniben, had 5 children. 4 of us were born in the jungle near the town of Wimbi, which is near Meru in Kenya. My mom wanted her children to be educated, so persuaded my father, Devshi Gova, to move to Nakuru, where Bimal was born. My memories of her from my early life, childhood, are less. As our school was very far, she had to give us packed lunch, which consisted of thoroughly rotli or parotha with mango pickle. Ba always had lasan chutney made for me, as she knew I wouldn't eat dal bhat without it. She was very good at stitching and used to make her daughters outfits, and we used to wear the same on the same day. To earn pocket money, Ba taught us how to stitch buttons and buttonholes on shorts and t-shirts, which was sent to the shop to sell. This encouraged me to do my skill making curtains, repair work. I left home very young and spent very limited time together with my mom. Apart from the few holidays to Kenya. Nakuru and showed her sister Usha to help my elder sister, whom I looked after her for about 9 months before getting married and engaged to Subha. Time with Ba and Bapuji was when I took them to India for a month on holiday. Ba came to the UK in July 2005 and she settled in Northampton and lived on her own for 18 years. Usha and Ashok looked after her. She lived a happy life. Her health deteriorated. In 2023 near me and lived there for 2 years, taking part in daily activities. I used to visit her on a regular basis and she used to call me daily. I treasure the time I spent with her. Seeing my Sonia, pleased. Kian and Sonia both used to say, Kem Choba, peace, Om Shanti.
Thank you, Nipuran. Thank you all for coming. I'll first read out the message sent to all of us by my beloved brother, Vipin. And it says, today I speak in honor of Pujya Ba, who was like no other. She gave us life, nurtured us, taught us, dressed us, held us, but most importantly, she loved us unconditionally. There are no enough words to describe how important Ba is to us and what a powerful influence she had on us. Rest in eternal peace, Ba. Om Shanti. Dear family and friends, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Jai Jinendra. A lot has been said today, which I feel might have come to Neetu with telepathy that I was about to speak. But if you don't mind, it's from my heart, I would like to say it again. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate and reminisce the life of our beloved mother. For those who don't know me, I'm Vimal, the youngest member of our family. Pa was a loving, warm, generous-hearted soul with a beautiful and welcoming aura. She was a beloved wife, mother, mother-in-law, sister, aunt, grandmother, and great-grandmother. From these relationships, many fond memories were formed which will never be forgotten. She was born in Changa to Devbai and Raniben. She was married at the age of 14 to Bapuji. My great during her younger years. And felt the energy from her soul radiating love. Over the days, the movements slowed down. Calmness with the occasional pain from the organs of the body. When the soul was ready to leave the body, the last I saw was her hand tapping her heart, the nod from the face, and the right foot waving front and back. And I sensed that was her goodbye. That is the power of our souls. We all have the same qualities. We just have to bring them into practice. The family would like to acknowledge, appreciate, and heartily thank you, Nitu, and your team for their dedication, their deep dedication in bringing love, joy, happiness, selflessly especially during such a trying time. The family would like to thank the management of Ekta Center for the use of the premises. On behalf of our entire family, I would like to thank each and every one of you, as well as those who have been visiting and calling back, and to all who have consoled the family in person, by phone, or messages. Words are not enough to express our sincere gratitude to you all. We also express our sincere thank you to Sir Laben, who guided and assisted us with Ba's independent settlement at Nazarana, and to Prarthana Dattana, who supported the family while Baz settled at Karunamena. Furthermore, to every staff member, carer, and the management of Karunamena, your care, attention, love, tolerance to Ba while she was under your care, all the family members have very high regard, respect, and thank you. Thank you to Hansaben for serving her with all the varieties of Mishtan without fail. Thank you to all the doctors and nurses at Northwick Park Hospital for doing their best for Ba. If I have accidentally missed mentioning names, I sincerely apologize and thank you deeply from our hearts. In closing, I want to leave you all with a message of hope and inspiration that I believe Ba would want us to hold on to. Even in the darkest of times, she always found a way to see the light and remain positive. Her resilience and optimism taught us that no matter what challenges we face, there is always hope for a brighter future. Let us carry this lesson with us as we continue our journey without Ba, knowing that her spirit, along with Bapuji's, will continue to guide us and inspire us to find the strength and courage to persevere. Let us all together send our love, good wishes, and blessings to our beloved late father, Devshi, who left us 27 years ago, and to our late beloved Babi, Smita Babi, who left us for almost 4 years ago. Thank you for your support and well wishes. Om Shanti.
બધા સાથે એક નવકાર મંત્ર બોલશું to close આજની ભક્તિ. બધા સાથે ઓમ નમો સિદ્ધાણમ ઓમ નમો આયર્યાણમ ઓમ નમો વિજયાણમ નમો લોય સહસાહુરમ ઈસો પંચનમોકારો સર્વપાવપણાસનમ મંગલાણં ચ સર્વેસે પરમં ભાવે મંગલમ. ત્રણ ઓમકાર સાથે બોલશું. ટેક અ ડીપ બ્રેથ. Shah બધા સાથે છૂટા પડશું. વી પોસ્ટેડ આવર સ્ટે હિયર. કોઈ મળવા ના પહોંચ્યું હોય તો જ મળી જાજો, અદરવાઇઝ પ્લીઝ ડોન્ટ ગેધર ધ ફેમિલી રાઇટ નાઉ. બધાને આપણે 5 મિનિટમાં હોલ ખાલી કરવાનો છે. તો પ્લીઝ સર્વેને બધાને જય જિનેન્દ્ર, જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ, પ્રણામ એન્ડ સેફ જર્ની બેક હોમ.